Batteries haven't changed much in decades. We've got single-use alkalines that end up in the trash, and rechargeables that need different chargers, takes forever to fill, and half the time you don't even know if they're still good to use. It's messy, it's wasteful, and it's not exactly user-friendly. What if someone rethought the whole system from the ground up? That's exactly where Linogy comes in. So a bit of a backstory here. Linogy is a startup that launched on Kickstarter in July 2025 with a pretty bold idea to reinvent the way we power everyday devices, and not just making them another charger, but by creating the world's first fully integrated rechargeable double and AAA ecosystem. Each battery can be recharged up to 1200 times, lasts about twice as long as a traditional NEMH battery, and is designed with eco-friendly materials to cut down on waste. Pair that with a charger that's smarter, faster and safer than anything else in the market, and you've got a proper rethink of what batteries can be. And it's not just hype. The Kickstarter campaign was funded over 6,800%, raising more than $700,000, which tells you there is serious demand for this. Enough talking, let's check out the charger itself. You get a pack of 4 AAA rechargeable batteries, another pack of 8 AA rechargeable batteries, then the charger itself, which just looks so good. Absolutely love the attention they've put into this thing. We'll explore the charger in a second, but a quick look at everything else. So you've also got a user manual, a Type-C to Type-C power cable, and some adapters for the AAA batteries when you would like to charge them. Now back to the charger itself. It has the 8-bay charger across the top, each having its own LED so you know the status of the battery straight away. I also like this cover which protects the batteries from any dust or accidental drops. You've got the power button in the top right, the Type-C at the back, and a pull-out tray in the front which can store up to 40 batteries. So you not only have a charger but somewhere to store them as well. And finally, this e-ink screen. The overall body is made from eco-friendly materials, and the design, as you can see, is clean with proper ventilation and an organized layout. The e-ink screen is one of those details that makes Linogy feel different. Instead of a bright LCD sucking power, the e-ink display is low energy, super crisp, and keeps you updated about the progress of your batteries. Every time you refill a battery, it tracks your eco impact, showing you how many disposables you've replaced and even growing a little digital tree as you charge more. Press the side button and you can generate a QR code that links to your own personal carbon dashboard. There you can name your tree, track your CO2 savings, and even join a virtual forest with other Linogy users. It's a clever way of turning something as boring as charging batteries into something rewarding that you can collectively share with the community. They've also recently added an update to this, so in addition to tracking the CO2 savings, it can calculate how much it would cost a family to use 40 batteries in 1 year, showing you the money saving potential this has. If you head over to the website, you can also see a few really useful articles on battery disposal, the challenges being faced currently, and how you, from the comfort of your own home, can make a difference. It does some other cool things too, which you'll see throughout the video. Now let's talk about how this works. Firstly, connect the charger to a power socket via the Type-C port at the back. Pop a battery into one of the 8 slots, and before it even starts charging, Linogy runs a smart check. If it's a non-rechargeable alkaline or a battery that's unsafe to charge, it will immediately reject it. The screen flashes red and you get a message telling you to remove the battery. That's huge, because with traditional chargers there is no feedback telling you this is unsafe. You are the one who has to know if it's safe or not, which, let's face it, isn't something most people will be aware of, including myself, and as a result, you could easily damage the battery, the charger, or worse, your device. With this, each slot has its own indicator light, so you can see what's happening at a glance. And over on the far right slot, Linogy has built in a battery level tester. Just drop a cell in, and within seconds, the e-ink display shows whether it's dead, low, or ready to use. Now, the one I have here doesn't have that built in, as these are still samples, but the one you'll receive will definitely have this, so you won't need a separate tester or resort to guessing what the battery level might be. And here's a feature that honestly made me smile the first time I saw it: the Auto-eject system. When a battery finishes charging, it doesn't just sit there, cooking under charge. The slot physically releases it into the storage tray below, and as simple as that may sound, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It looks really cool, especially in slow motion, but more importantly, it solves a big problem: overcharging. By automatically ejecting them, Linogy makes sure your batteries always stay protected, always safe, and always ready to go. And as mentioned before, they don't just eject anywhere. They're literally stored in a pull-out tray that makes it really convenient for when you need them. And of course, the thing that really makes this practical is compatibility. The Linogy charger works with pretty much everything. AA or AAA, lithium ion, NiMH, Eneloop, Duracell, EBL, Amazon Basics, whatever you have, you can charge them side by side with Linogy's own batteries, all in one unit. And if you're using AAA cells, they've also included 4 adapters. You just pop them in and get charging. Now coming back to one of the main reasons this was created, safety. All of this would be pointless if this wasn't safe. But Linogy has really gone in on safety. The charger uses a 6-layer protection system: overcharge, overcurrent, overvoltage, undervoltage, reverse polarity, and a short circuit protection, which basically covers any scenario that you might get into. And charging speed is another big win. Traditional NiMH rechargeables can take 6 hours or more to charge. Linogy's own 3600 MWh lithium ion batteries can go from empty to full in about 3 hours, cutting down the average time by around 50%, meaning it's faster than most batteries on the market. And because they don't suffer from memory effect, you can top them up whenever you like without damaging the capacity. If you don't know what that is, it's basically when a battery starts to lose its maximum capacity after being repeatedly charged without being fully discharged. In other words, if you always recharge it when it's half empty, over time it forgets the other half of its capacity. So instead of giving you 100% power, it might only give you 50 to 60% before it feels dead. But with Linogy, that's yet another problem off the list. Now, performance-wise, these batteries are designed to behave like alkalines. The advantage of that is instead of suddenly dying mid-use, they give you a smooth, predictable voltage drop. This makes them ideal for real-world stuff like game controllers, cameras, remotes, or any other device you could use them in. And if you leave them sitting around, no problems. They retain about 88% charge even after 12 months. And this is thanks to their ultra-low self-discharge rate. It's perfect for emergency kits or things you don't use every day. Now, I obviously cannot say this with a 100% guarantee, but it's what they have on paper. And just for extra peace of mind, the batteries themselves have extra built-in protection. Anti-explosion modules, leakage rings, and built-in chips to prevent over-discharge. So you're basically covered from all angles. Now let's do a quick summary. Why Linogy over any other battery system? I've listed the most useful and cool features, but put simply, it's a system. You get smarter charging with battery health checks, you get safer charging with auto-eject, and 6 layers of protection. And you also get universal compatibility, so you're not juggling multiple devices. Add in the eco-friendly materials like the e-ink screen with that growing digital tree, and the fact that you can track your own CO2 savings online. It's clear that Linogy isn't just about convenience, it's about making battery use sustainable and simple in the long run. And judging by their massive success on Kickstarter, I'm for sure not the only one who thinks this device has a bright future. Now, if you're ready to make a positive impact on the environment and make charging simple, hit the link in the description below to make this yours. I'll also include a few links to useful information and FAQs, but if you have any of your own, drop them in the comments below and I will try to reply with a satisfactory answer. That's all for now. Leave your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to see more videos like this, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!